Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. So I want to do the Nosy Rudolph again because I really liked it and I enjoyed spraying and everything what I did with my previous Rudolph. But this time I want to do a little bit a different color. So the nose will be golden. So I mixed some golden glitter. It's a holographic glitter, just a glitter I had to hand. And I'm just filling the nose, and afterwards I will be filling the eyes. So as you may guess, the Rudolph mold, this deep mold of the Nosy Rudolph, is from MoldsandShapes. And I think Eric from MoldsandShapes, he had a brilliant idea again. So I really adore the Rudolph. So hopefully I can convince him to make Christmas ornaments for the Rudolph for the next year. We will see. This is something I should maybe ask them to do because he's so cozy. Anyway, so I've done my resin piece and I just let it cure. And then I can mix my Aquacast. I almost said Ultracast because I'm always using resin, but no, it's the Aquacast. But before I will do my Aquacast, I have here those glass stones and I want to put them into the ears just to have a little bit of a crystal effect at the, well, they are not the ears, they are the antals. Do you pronounce this antals? I know how to write it, but I don't know how to pronounce it. But I thought, yeah, it might have a nice effect, you know, if I just put those crystals or those glass stones into the mold. So that's what I'm doing, and then I can proceed with my Aquacast. What I regret, what I didn't do, that I put resin on the backside of the eyes because there would have been more white. I will just use the Aquacast. So you will see this later, just in case you're wondering that I didn't put any white there. So I have here my glass stones placed, and here is my Aquacast. I just mixed it and I just left it in the normal color like it is because I'm gonna spray it anyway, so I thought it doesn't make sense if I do a color into it. So I'm just pouring it, and I'm not too confident with using those mediums like Aquacast or similar Hydroflow. But yeah, I'm doing my best here that it runs very good into the mold. And yeah, I guess I still need to learn a lot using this medium. But I love the results with these mediums. It's so beautiful, and it's also so much different from resin. And I like to combine both products. So anyway, you see me struggling with the rest, and it looks like I'm putting duff into my poor Rudolph, and it looks rather clumsy, but it's not really clumsy. You will see it in a bit when I just shake a little bit. Now I'm just trying to get the rest out of my container and just to fill up everything. And you will see in a second I'm overfilling a little bit, but with this material it's much different, much easier than with resin. When you overfill, you just peel it off later. But anyway, you see now how smooth it gets once I'm chipping at the edges and doing whatever I need to do. So you see my overfilling, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm more curious how my Rudolph is gonna turn out because I really adore this mold. It gives so much option. You can make deep pours with resin. You can do those eco pours like I'm doing. You just, you know, you do what you like to do. Anyway, And now I can demold, and I know my backside is not so beautiful, but there were also coming air bubbles up because of those glass stones. So it's only the backside, so I don't mind so much, and you can always grind it off. So now I have to be careful, and you see the glass stones, they are falling out of the mold. But you will see very soon the beautiful effect of those glass stones, and the antils are like crystals at the very tip. But I have, I have a little bit struggle getting Rudolph out of the mold, and my resin pieces, because I let it cure and I didn't think, they fell just out because, of course, resin doesn't stuck. Once cured, doesn't stick on the Aquacast, but you can easily glue this with super glue, so it's no problem, or with leftover resin or whatsoever. So here is now my Rudolph, and I'm just taking care that I put all the glass stones away that are too much. You see it, but I think the effect is already very amazing. Really love it. But being so white, he doesn't look like anything. Losing his eyes and his nose, it's, well, yeah, you see, I need to edit. So this was my problem, this was my mistake. And I can give you a tip when you use the Eco Pours. Make the eyes and everything before, especially when you want to spray. And then just make your spray paint, whatever you want to do, and then glue everything on. That's the easiest to do. Anyway, this is my white Rudolph. So I'm outside because I'm spraying, and I'm starting with the crackle spray. So I have a grayish tone, and I'm just spraying, and I had a little bit struggle with wind, and I'm also sorry about the camera, how it is, but outside the table is not so big, and yeah, you see my struggles, but it was funny as well. It was quite windy because we are also heading autumn. I need to laugh when I see the voiceover because of all my struggles, but it will come, it will come. So you see, I guess, some of you guys also have the struggles sometimes. So I'm now spraying a gray tone, and then I have the crackle spray in black, I think. Yes, and I'm spraying over it. I wait a little bit, and then I'm taking my paper off. I just want to have a tiny, eensy bit of a crackle effect. So on the antils, so yeah, I need to wait a little bit. It looks a little bit too straight. I should have also risen my paper a little bit different, but I just didn't do it. I don't know why. Sometimes, you're so enthusiastic and then you don't think about the normal logical things. So I'm taking care of the other side, and I'm only showing you a little bit in a slow way how I'm spraying. Don't worry, I don't show you the whole long process. There will be a time lapse where you can see what I'm doing. I'm using gray again, I'm using white again, a little bit black and gold, and till I have the color I want to have for my Rudolph. So that's what you're gonna see in a second. Just me spraying away and not knowing what to do with the nose and the eyes, and shall I keep it together or not. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing. But it's so much fun when you spray, and you have also a lot of control about your color shades and what you want to do. So now there's a time lapse coming, and you see me really spraying away, doing whatever I need to do, and yeah, making my Rudolph blind with this paper thing. That was also not optimal. But when you spray on your resin, you can always wipe it up. I think I had some nail remover, and it worked very well. So this was now the Rudolph after I finished spraying, and I think he really looks amazing. I just placed him against my coffee cup because underneath there was also still color and I didn't want to ruin my table. So anyway, and now there's an old video or from my former Rudolph, and I just want to show you how I did the top layer, because with this Rudolph I didn't tape it. You see what I'm doing. I'm just adding clear resin. I'm using here the Mastercast Resin, high viscosity resin, perfect for top layers. And I just make sure my Rudolph gets a sheen to it and the colors are popping. The spray colors are really popping and it's so beautiful. So this is my first Rudolph, and now I can show you the final result. I used a black pen and I just emphasized a little bit the eyes and the nose. And now you can see all these little shades, a little bit of gold, not too much, the gray, the crystals. And I'm very happy with this Rudolph. I really love it. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked what I've done, and hopefully we see each other for my next video. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.